Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. This video was actually recorded over a year ago. It was a upgrades video that I was having some audio trouble with. So at the time that I had recorded it, I said, you know what? It's not worth posting, but I've kind of chopped together enough of the video to have it make sense, and I've had to record an outro for it, which you will see at the end. But this battery, I think, cost me like $100 and something bucks, $110 or something like that when it was available from Rocky Mountain ATVMC. And then it is a Life PO4 battery. That's not mentioned in here. And with a Life PO4 battery, you will need a special charger for it, which is why I have that charger that's in there. The prices of those chargers have kind of stayed the same for forever, but when it comes to lithium batteries, you want to make sure that you use a lithium compatible battery charger. And with that, let's get to the install. Alright guys, hey, thanks for tuning in. Today's episode, we're going to be adding a couple things to the XT. The battery charger is not really necessary, but what I wanted out of the battery charger is this set of cables right here to go to our brand new Tusk battery. This is a Life PO4 battery, so it's a lithium battery, but it's supposed to be more stable. It's supposed to be an upgrade in terms of battery technology. But from this kit, we're going to be using this charger. It essentially quick connects to the charger, but we're mostly going to be using it as a point of contact for our USB charger. It's pretty simple, so let's get into it. Battery, charger, let's go. First things first, you're going to need to remove your seat and the side cover, and that'll give you access to your electronics and your stock battery. Of course, there's some nuts and bolts on the bottom of your seat that you're going to have to undo, and then there's one bolt on the side for your plastics, but I've already done it to save time. I just noticed that there's some Phillips head screws on here, so we're going to go ahead and remove those, lift the little boot up. Gonna undo this. This battery is completely dead, so I don't really care about it at all. So we can go ahead and pull that off. I believe that's all the way off. Is it off? Nope. Gotta keep going. Simple. Turn this screw. Pull this off. And we're gonna go ahead and lift and remove our negative terminal post and do the same with our positive terminal post, which I, for some reason, put on the side here, so gotta undo it that way. Now that we have both of those posts out of the way, we can tilt and lift our battery out. And that's our old battery. We'll go ahead and recycle that somewhere, use it as a core charge, I don't know. So one of the advantages of going with the lithium battery versus a lead battery is look at the size difference between them. It's the same cranking power, same voltage, same wattage, and it is smaller in every single dimension. And Tusk has already thought about that. Inside the box here, they give you a set of foam spacers that you can go ahead and stick into your battery tray so your battery's not rolling around. And they also give you a new set of hardware in there too. So it looks like the magic combo for me is 2 of the big pieces of foam in the back, 4 pieces on the bottom, and then 1 piece of small foam on the side. And they do have little sticky things on the back that you can peel and stick, but I don't really see that as being necessary because it is friction fit. And then this is how it fits into there. Slides in there nice and tight, and it'll still work with our factory strap. So looks really good. One really neat feature on this battery is there's like a little indicator showing the state of the battery. So I don't know if you can see it, but it lights up blue. It's a little button, just like on a DeWalt battery. So there you go. Now you can see it. Really cool little feature. So on the back sides, we do have the spots for our terminals, our main terminals that go to the bike. And then we're going to have these 2 front ones go to accessories and our charger. So it's going to be easy access and easy to get to. Looks like we are going to have to bend one of these ears or clip one of these ears off because it doesn't fit onto here. We'll give it a good old college try, see what happens. Maybe if we just bend it this way, we can get something going. No, we're just going to lop one of those ears off. How about that? Just bend it. Alright, so now that we have those two boots on, we're going to cover them with the factory boots. Well, we have those terminals on now and connected, so we're going to cover them with the boots. Little rubber boots right there as best as we can. Of course, it's not going to fit just like factory, but we can get it close. Just push it down. It's just going to be an insulator right there, protect the head of those bolts from corrosion. And then we tuck everything back in there, or at least we tried to. Now we're going to attach the charging cable to positive side on the red, negative side on the black, and same with our 12-volt battery charger that's up at the controls, the turn controls. Should be pretty simple. They've included some hardware. Simple enough. Negatives on one side, positives on the other. Just, well, I'll be dipped. There's a little spacer, that's good. Careful not to strip it because it is brass. And then with this cable, we're going to route it to a position where it would be convenient for us. I'm probably just going to tuck mine right here. And then, because my tank bag usually, I'm going to run along the frame and then tuck it up here because that's where my tank bag goes. Before we forget, we need to secure everything with our securing strap. And then we can reinstall our fuses. And then there you go. That's what it looks like. Alright guys, so I recorded that video over a year ago. I've had the same battery in this bike and it's been nothing but great to me. It's by far exceeded my expectations. This bike hasn't been started in probably a month or two, and let's see if it'll start with that battery. So that's one thing that I have noticed is with this battery versus the lead acid battery, this battery holds a charge for way longer as well. So I don't think I've had any issues with this battery at all since I've installed it. But let's see. Yeah, still has a charge. Starts up no problem. Great little battery. It's worth throwing in there. I don't even know if Tusk still sells it, but the bike is super dirty. The plastics go on the same way that you took them off. I've unfortunately left that USB charger adapter slash battery charging adapter with the cap undone, so there's a little corrosion on the plug there. And then let me think, what else has gone on? Yeah, that USB little plug adapter that used to go directly to the battery worked fantastic up until I lost it. So it was great. It was a great time. But I should probably just buy a new one and replace it. But this bike is going to come back to the channel. As you guys can tell from now, it is dirty, so I'm going to wash it later today and then do some chain maintenance. That'll probably be a separate video. But yeah, and then go from there.